the overpowering atmosphere of the chapel almost stifling. Junpei, Seven, and Snake simply stood at a loss for what they should do next.
What do we do now?
He glanced over at Snake's wrist. Sure enough, he could see the 2 on the bracelet on Snake's wrist. The 3 of us can't make a digital root of 9.
Yeah, we just get 5.
We're stuck here then.
Oh, hey, I just remembered something.
Seven began patting his pockets as if he was checking to see if any of them held anything.
What?
What is it?
I found something earlier.
What did you find?
This.
He'd finally found the pocket he wanted, and his hand dove into it.
You can't have
Seven
that many
pulled out
pockets,
something.
Seven.
Seven pulled out something round and metal. A bracelet. There was no mistaking the number glowing at them from the face like a cartoon eye.
0. Zero's bracelet?
What the hell? Are you saying that 7 has the number 0 bracelet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did you get that? Snake's question was innocent enough, but if he learned the truth, if he'd have been able to see, he would have noticed 7 look away.
Clover gave it to me.
She did?
Yeah.
How did she come by it?
Well, she found it, see? On the other side of door 1, A deck, in the captain's quarters. She asked me to hold on to it because it was too big and bulky for her to be lugging around.
It was a lie, and Junpei knew it.
I haven't actually looked at it yet. Didn't want to disturb the crime scene, you know? Basic stuff. Well, I did borrow one thing.
Ellipses.
Alright, Junpei. Been nice knowing you.
What? What?
Math.
Come on, man. I'm just kidding.
Not fucking funny.
Still, just in case, I want to make sure the 0 bracelet gets picked up by the red. Snake, give me a hand, alright?
Without waiting for a response, he started walking towards the door. Junpei and Snake followed him quietly. Before long, they found themselves in front of the larger of the 2 doors. Seven and Snake put their palms on the red. Once they'd done that, Seven put the number 0 bracelet on the scanner panel as well. And a third asterisk appeared on the screen. 7 plus 2 plus 0 equals 9. Now they just needed to pull the lever and the door would open.
Error.
Huh? Why isn't it opening?
Well, the third asterisk lit up, so must have registered the 0 bracelet.
Maybe it isn't actually 0.
Huh?
What?
That bracelet may not actually produce the number 0 when scanned. That is what I'm saying. Why don't we try a few different combinations? Perhaps we can determine what number that bracelet actually contains. Junpei nodded. They decided to use the following combination.
Snake and Junpei, that'd be 7. Junpei 7, that'd be 13, so 4. Snake Junpei 7, that'd be 14, 5. I don't know what combination it'd want. Is this one where we can just choose all 3 options?
It's possible.
Hmm.
I mean, probably let's just start by
Yeah.
14, 5. If that combination worked, then the mysterious bracelet's number was 4. However, sorry, wasn't 4. Oh no, was 4. The door didn't open. The mysterious bracelet's number was not 4. Junpei continued. They decided to use the following combination.
Snake and Junpei.
If that combination worked, then the mysterious bracelet's number is 2. However, the door didn't open. The mysterious bracelet was not 2. Junpei continued. They decided to use the following combination. If this combination worked, then the mysterious bracelet's number was 6. They scanned in their bracelets.
June's number.
It opened.
Yes, so it would seem. 7 clearly hadn't thought their experimentation would produce anything useful and looked rather confused. Snake was, as usual, calm and smug. The door slid closed. Junpei's forehead furrowed as he thought.
That means the number for the mysterious bracelet was 6.
Math. But how could it be 6? The display on the bracelet clearly showed a 0. Suddenly, from somewhere far beneath them, they heard the creak and groan of tearing metal. With it came the sound of water pouring into parts of the ship that until recently had been dry.
Oh man, that's not good. Guess our time's just about up, huh?
At any rate, we know that the door can be opened. Let's go.
What? Snake, are you sure?
Yeah, you know that only Junpei and I can go through this way.
You needn't worry. I have a solution to this problem. My last resort, but if now is not the time for last resorts, then when?
Zort? Wait, hold on. Does the digital roof for the other 3 work?
That'd be Santa and June.
They wouldn't have enough people.
0. I mean, not 0. Well, they could leave the watch and, well...
But
That'd be
Snake's
7
running,
anyways,
The
so
snake's
no.
running through with them, so...
Right. He could, leave his watch behind.
Who could?
Snake.
How could he leave his tube behind?
Yeah, they can't take them off.
Can't take it off the wrist, that's for sure.
Oh!
His
Ah!
His
Okay.
arm.
Junpei 7 and Snake ran full tilt down a long straight hallway. They were head for the stern off the ship and had no time for distractions. As they ran, 7 spoke.
Gotta admit, you really surprised me there, kid. I couldn't figure out how the hell you were gonna get out of that one. How come you didn't do it right off the bat?
As I told you, it was a last resort. Had I used it at the beginning of the game, I would have come under a great deal of suspicion. I imagine most people would have taken it to mean that I was 0. Once they convinced themselves of that, I wasn't optimistic about my chances of making it out of here alive, let alone unscathed. I felt it best to play my cards close to the chest, as it were. That way, if I were in a situation where there's nothing else I could do, I'd have a little trick up my sleeve. I'd just take my bracelet off. Snake's plan had been simple but effective. He'd simply removed his bracelet. How? To Junpei, it looked as though Snake had simply crushed the bones of his hand until they were small enough to fit through the wristband. Of course, that would have been practically impossible, so how had he done it?
My brother's left arm is, it's not like a normal person's arm. It's fake. It's not a real arm.
Snake had slid his bracelet off and tossed it into the coffin. With it gone, he had little to fear from the numbered doors. He'd walked through the door easily without authenticating. He stepped out on the other side, unscathed, and began running down the hall alongside Seven and Junpei.
Oh wait, the bracelet can fall off if the heart rate falls to 0. How is it detecting the heart rate?
That is a plot hole.
Okay. Because I was going to say,
that is absolutely a plot hole.
because if it's through the watch, then it would come off right away anyways. But if it's
Then again, Zero did know.
Where... Sorry.
Zero knows he has a fake arm, so
It's possible Zero knows that he has a fake arm. So if Zero did, then yeah.
It's also possible that the wrist, like the watch, authenticates with whatever the heart rate is at the time of it connecting, and if zero's the authentication, it's not going to do anything.
Right. They stopped and peered down the staircase. As far as they could tell, it went all the way to the bottom deck.
I mean, plus it's also important to remember that Zero's whole plot was to essentially give revenge to the people who'd suffered under the previous Nonary game.
Mhm.
So there would have been reason to anyway, since Snake was one of said people.
Right. Also, I don't want you thinking wrong things, so that was absolutely a slip. That wasn't a spoiler.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
They stopped and peered down the staircase. As far as they could tell, it went all the way to the bottom deck. There didn't seem to be any flooding. They nodded quickly to one another and jogged down the stairs. It took only a few minutes to make their way to the bottom deck. There was a single
Impressive
hallway
cardio.
in front of them. At the end of which was a single door. Junpei threw it open. Inside was a massive iron gate. A plate was affixed to the top of it. It read, Incinerator.
Incinerator?
Oh my, that doesn't sound very pleasant. Do you see a lever near the gate, perhaps?
Yeah. Right over here.
How do you know that?
Well, I'd be happy to regale you with the story. I imagine it should only take half a day or so. Junpei grumbled and gave Snake a dirty look and jogged over to the lever.
You see, in the game Resident Evil 2...
If you pull it, the door ought to open.
Got it.
He pulled the lever down.
Why do they want to open the incinerator?
The incinerator's not on right now.
With the rumble of an ancient motor, the door opened. There was no need to hold back, and no time to hesitate. They pushed their way inside. Standing in front of them were Ace and Lotus. Ace still held the revolver in his hand. It was still pressed hard against Lotus's temple. A small dark bruise had begun to form near the tip. Even from several yards away, Junpei could see Lotus was shaking. She was terrified. Or perhaps more interesting was what Junpei saw behind them.
Another door 9.
9. Another 9 door. But why? Why was there another one? The door stopped Junpei in his tracks. It simply shouldn't have been there. As his brain finally began to consider why, the whine of a warning klaxon filled the air, drowning out any thought.
Warning.
Warning!
Warning.
Warning! Oh, go ahead.
Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
Oh yes, the standard incinerator on it. All Titanic.
Automatic incineration will take place in 9 minutes.
Because of course it will.
Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Oh my, how exciting. You've run quite the show here, Zero.
A terrifying smile twisted Ace's face.
What's the matter? Too frightened to understand? Here, let me explain.
It's said that the incineration system is about to activate in 9 minutes. This room will be engulfed in flame.
Yeah, we're like almost an hour over. Are we almost done?
Yeah.
Who are
This
you?
is the main ending, so
Okay.
it's not the true ending, but it is the main ending.
Who are you?
Oh, thank you for the reset.
You don't recognize me? I'm hurt. It's me, Snake.
Snake. Ah yes, you are alive. I'm afraid your bizarre style had me confused. I'm quite glad to see that you're alive.
Ace's voice didn't change. Snake ground his teeth.
If you don't mind my asking, how did you get here? Snake, Junpei, 7. The three of you couldn't have opened a door with a 9.
Ace's...
Did you use Clover's bracelet, perhaps?
What?
Ah, well, your reaction suggests that you did not.
Hold on! Why did you think we'd have Clover's bracelet? Junpei felt his chest tighten.
Oh. They haven't told you.
Told me what?
Really not. Normally I would take some time and enjoy the moment, but I'm afraid my time is at a premium just now. I'll have to make this quick. Clover. Don't you do it, Ace. Keep your goddamn mouth shut. Clover. I said stop it! Don't listen to him, Snake.
Junpei could feel his voice going hoarse, but Snake didn't listen to him. What happened to Clover? Ace looked at him. The corner of his mouth curled into the hook of a cruel smile.
Clover died.
The color left Snake's face. He shook his head weakly. No. That's not true. That's impossible!
That's your feelings. You know it to be true.
It's a lie! It has to be a lie.
Oh, it's quite the truth. I can assure you of that. I killed her myself, you see.
What?
I'm sorry, did I stutter? I killed her.
Snake's face twisted into a mask of rage, mottled red rising to dot his pale skin. His entire body shook. He looked to Junpei disturbingly like a demon.
I would have rather she died with less suffering. A bullet in her brain, perhaps, would have been ideal. Unfortunately, that would have made quite a bit of noise. Circumstances being what they were, I was forced to settle for the knife. The one the ninth man had, you remember? I believe I caught her just below the shoulder blade. I was rather lucky, in fact. My first thrust went right between her ribs. Her flesh was so soft. My knife slid in so easily, there was no resistance. That feeling was... I confess I feel rather excited. It is a powerful memory. Someday, perhaps, I hope I can feel it again.
Incineration will begin in 7 minutes.
I'm going to kill you! Snake's words were more a guttural growl, barely audible.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm going to kill you.
Ah, so you're going to kill me. Please do. Come now, I'm waiting. Don't do it! Don't listen to him, Snake!
Stop it, kid. He's screwing with your head.
Is there a problem? What are you waiting for, boy? Don't you want me to send you to join your sister? Don't! Snake!
Don't do it.
No. But Snake could no longer hear them. Snake could no longer hear anything. Ah! Grah! Snake moved like a bolt of lightning. His scream echoed through the incineration chamber full of rage and despair.
Snake!
Snake.
Another scream filled the room. It was Lotus. She ran across the room towards Junpei, her eyes wide with terror. Snake's ill-fated attack had loosened Ace's grip on her, and she'd made a run for it. She reached Seven and Junpei and ducked behind them. Junpei could feel her fingers on his arm, tight enough to be painful, keeping him between her and Ace.
Incineration will begin in 5 minutes.
Give me the woman.
He raised the gun.
I need her. Without her bracelet, I will be unable to open this door.
Math.
Quickly now. I don't have time for your shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
In the center of the room, Snake's body lay eerily still. He looked like a human larva, prone and vulnerable on the floor.
Such a weird thing to think. I see. Then it would seem I have no choice. The rest of you must die as well. Fortunately, I have 5 bullets left. 1 for Junpei, another for Lotus, and the last 3 for that lump of idiotic man you call Seven. I will take Lotus's body with me and leave this room.
Incineration will begin in 4 minutes.
Well, it looks as though our time together is at an end. I rather enjoyed playing with you. Goodbye.
Junpei could see Ace's finger tighten. He could see it begin to squeeze down on the trigger. His body tensed, preparing for the catastrophic impact of hot lead against human flesh. Then it happened. Snake stood up.
What? No, that's impossible.
For the first time, Ace's composure broke. With obvious effort, Snake lunged forward 1 step closer to Ace, then another. He looked for all the world like a zombie. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. His voice was the mournful wailing of the undead. Hello, my name is Inigo Monteria. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
You could have just replaced that with "You killed my sister." Come on now. It was right there.
Hello, my name is Amigo Toyota. You killed my hamster. Father. Whatever, prepare to die.
Hey, stay away from me. Get back. Stop. Stop. Come any closer, Al. Get away from me.
Little by little, Ace was retreating. Snake didn't stop. He continued his stiff, inexorable approach, his eyes twin pools of pure fury.
Listen to me. I said don't come any closer. Shit. You bastard.
Wasted all 5 bullets.
Ace's revolver leapt 5 times. 5 times the air in the incinerator was split by the crack of a bullet. Snake's body twitched as 5 clouds of blood and torn flesh leapt into the air across his body. A fine pink mist drifted from his body and disappeared. Snake made a strange sort of choking cough. And then his strength was gone. His legs crumbled, and his broken and battered body slid to the floor.
Incineration will begin in 3 minutes.
But Snake wasn't done. Even as the pool of blood beneath him grew, he began to move. He half crawled, half slid toward Ace. 1 bloody arm wrapped itself around Ace's leg, and the other gripped his thigh with
He
a
has
strength
2
that
arms.
should have been long gone. He's still got the other one, yeah.
Oh,
It's a fancy prosthetic, I guess.
okay.
He basically just folded in his fingers so he could take the bracelet off.
Oh, okay.
You son of a bitch! You're a monster! Get off of me!
Hello, my name is Inigo Montalia.
Get off of me! Let me go! Damn you!
My name is Lightfield. You killed my sister. Prepare to die.
Lightfield?
Lightfield.
Is that his
He
name?
kicked at Snake with his free leg, driving his foot into Snake's face, his arm, his shoulder. Yeah. It makes no difference. It made no difference. Snake
I mean,
refused
fair.
to release him. Once a snake has ensnared its prey, rarely does it release it. This is it. Ace. We're going to burn to death. Together.
Incineration will begin in 2 minutes.
Damn you! Damn it! Get off! Let me go, you monster! Okay, look, think about it this way. My company owns a wonderful hospital and has excellent doctors. You're not wounded too seriously. I'm sure they can pick you up easily. You don't have to die. You can be saved. Just let me go.
Pathetic. Begging for your life. Then Seven and Lotus began to speak. Junpei could hear tears in their voices, and their words were strained.
Snake, that's enough. You can stop now.
Yes, he's right, Snake. You've done enough.
Come on, Snake, let's go. Let's get out of here.
You have to come with us. We have to leave together. Snake turned towards them. He coughed and blood spattered across the floor. Then he smiled a sad sort of smile. I apologize, but I'm afraid I can't do that. You'd best forget about me. You need to leave soon. I'm going to take him with me.
Wired.
I couldn't save Clover. My sister died because of me. Perhaps this will begin to atone for that. Perhaps in this afterlife, she could forgive me. Now go! Go now! You have to go!
Incineration will begin in 1 minute. God damn it, shit! We're out of time. We have to go. Hey, Red Guy.
Hey, Ragai. Seven ran
hey,
towards
Rai.
the exit. Lotus followed him.
Did you miss?
But
We're
Junpei-
about to finish this part.
Junpei couldn't move. There were white lines down Snake's cheek where his tears had washed the blood away. He was broken, body and soul, and Junpei felt as though half his own heart had been torn out. His eyes stung and he tried desperately to swallow to clear the lump in his throat. Junpei! What are you doing? You have to get out of here now! Junpei's chest tightened, pulled taut by anger, misery, and a cold feeling of emptiness. Pure emotion surged through his heart alongside the torrent of blood. He could feel it building, a tremendous wave growing taller and taller and taller, and then it broke, crashing down with thunderous force onto his shaken, unprepared mind.
Snake! Snake!
Junpei's rational mind was gone. He was driven by instinct now, and he launched himself across the floor at Snake and Ace. Or he tried to.
Wait. Don't be needed, Junpei.
He felt a hand grab him from behind. It was Seven. Before he had time to react, the larger man had pinned Junpei's arms to his side and was hauling him bodily back towards the door.
No! No! I have to help Snake! Snake! Snake!
Dun dun dun.
There's
dun,
your
dun.
3 in a row.
Dun dun dun.
Let me go!
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds. 7, 6. Damn it, I don't got a choice, kid. Don't blame me for this, alright? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 0. Gates 2 and 3 are locked down. Beginning incineration.
Junpei felt Seven's fist bury itself deep in his stomach, and then his legs turned to mush. Seven scooped him up in the same motion and leapt through the door. It slammed shut behind them. Junpei struggled to shaky feet. He glanced over to see Lotus only a short distance away. Junpei ran to the door. There was a small window cut into it. Inside, he could see Ace and Snake.
Yes. Damn you all. Why? Why? Why me? I don't deserve this.
Yes, you do.
Answer me. Answer me, Zero.
Yeah, you deserve it.
Why?
Because you killed
Why? Zero.
people. Yeah?
Zero.
What?
One more.
Fuck you. Zero.
Bye.
Bye, bitch.
Last scene.
Oh, jeez. We should have saved this for next time.
No, you can't interrupt this. He didn't know how much time had passed. Oh, are you awake from your energy thing?
Huh?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Didn't you
mean, I
drink your
was
caffeine stuff?
nodding off a little earlier, but I'm fully awake right now,
Nice.
so it worked. But I really
Goes to
have
show
to
you
pee.
that whatever this energy thing is yeah, awesome.
Thank you for advertising for me. Can I go to the
Yep.
bathroom real quick? I really
Go
gotta
ahead.
pee.
Go,
Okay.
go.
I have an ad break anyway, so.
That's fine. My soda or my sparkling water is gone. There's a Powerade. Is this fresh? Yes, I think. We're good.
Yeah. I ran out
Oh,
of drink
good,
a
my
while
throat.
ago. If you can tell from my coughing earlier. That's a lot of shouting going on here.
On the upside, the gruff voice is dead.
True. I do sort of regret going for the gruff voice first. Ace. Not like I could have known, though.
Yeah. He didn't know how much time had passed. He didn't know how long he stood there in front of the incinerator. He looked to the side. I don't know why I thought
Isn't
the
the
boat was
boat
back for a second.
like sinking? like-
Yeah, there's water filling up the bottom, yeah. Or at
I
least
guess
that's what
that-
we heard, I think.
I mean, I guess it has technically only been like 10 minutes, but still.
Yeah.
Especially considering we left Santa and June behind.
Yeah, for sure. God, this scene, I am like dying. I'm like bouncing in my seat. Ah!
Wow, I really had to pee.
I was just saying, I'm like bouncing, super fucking excited for the scene. I'm losing it.
Yeats' Peak, yeah, it's pretty good.
I haven't seen Geats.
It's okay. It's pretty good.
He looked to the side. Lotus's face was ashen, and if not for the hand she put against the wall, Junpei didn't think she could have stood. Seven looked old and tired and used. His eyes stared at the floor, seeing nothing. Junpei said nothing. He simply began to walk towards the open door in the hallway they'd come down earlier.
Hey. Wait, Junpei.
Junpei, where are you going? He blinked when their voices broke the silence. He stopped.
You stay here. I'll go get Santa and June.
I was just about to ask, does Snake's, Santa, and June's bracelet make a digital root of 9?
No, it
Can't.
what? Okay. Wait, you said Snake, Santa, and June?
Yeah.
I didn't hear what you said. I didn't hear if you
Yes,
confirmed that.
Snake, Santa, and June.
Snake, Santa, June, that'd be 2, 4, 6. That'd be 10, 12. No, that'd be 3.
And
Oh, okay.
Junpei as well. He's going back
That'd
to
be
get
8
him.
then.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that wouldn't be 8. That'd be 12. That'd be 8 if Junpei went.
It's got to be at least 8.
Well,
Because it'd
either
be 18,
way,
1 plus 8. Or, no, it'd be 17, 1 plus 7 is 8. Either way, they wouldn't be able to get through.
how?
Don't worry about
There
that. Don't worry about that. Just stay here and wait. All right?
He began to walk again. He looked
Uh,
over his shoulder and watched Seven and Lotus grow smaller and smaller. They
Okay,
stared back,
Raga.
not moving.
Just
He wasn't sure if they could.
doesn't bother me, but you might not want to mention that to people.
What?
Oh, bouncing on streams? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He turned around again. He knew where he was going. When they'd walked through the hallway earlier, he noticed an elevator at the end of the side hallway. If it still worked, then maybe. Before long, Junpei found himself in front of the elevator. Next to the door was a button with a triangle on it. He pushed it, and the door opened. Junpei was in the large hospital room.
June. Santa.
He kept calling and walked to the center of the room. But try as he might, he couldn't find them.
Where did they go?
Increasingly frustrated and increasingly worried, Junpei left the large hospital room. He had no choice. He would have to look for them. Junpei's heart was heavy. He couldn't shake the feeling, but there was a part of him that felt it would be wrong to, even if he could. With every step he took, his legs felt more and more like lead.
Where the hell would they have gone?
Some time later, Junpei found himself at the chapel. He stepped inside expecting to find nothing. But there, on the red carpet in the center of the room... June! No, codenames didn't matter any longer. She was Canny.
Annie.
Junpei cried her name and ran. Like lightning, he ran across the room towards her.
Oh man. Annie.
He stumbled to a stop. As he looked down at her body, lying so still on the floor, he felt the icy grip of fear upon his heart. She was still, so very still. No, it couldn't be. It was impossible. Slowly, Junpei bent towards her. His hand shook, and he felt very cold and very hot at the same time. He forced himself to look. Her back. Her back was moving. Slowly, it rose and fell. Relief washed over him.
Annie.
Junpei reached down and gently, very gently lifted her up.
Connie. Connie! Are you alright?
Jumpy.
Her face was pale and her lips were dry and cracked. Her eyes were blank and cloudy. They stared straight at Junpei but saw nothing. Trembling, Junpei wrapped his arm around her back. She was cold. Very cold. Junpei tried to convince himself it was only his imagination, but she felt as though she were fading away. He could feel his heart pounding frantically in its chest.
Oh man. Connie. What the hell happened to you? You feel...
Jumpy. I'm sorry.
Her voice was very faint.
I might not make it.
No way. No way am I gonna let you die. I'm gonna save you, I promise.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much for everything. I was really happy to see you again, Jumpy. Really happy.
Don't give me that I was crap. You're gonna see me again lots more times. You've gotta hang on, alright, Connie?
Jumpy, did you know you meant a lot to me when we were kids? I've liked you for a long time, Jumpy. Junpei, a really long time.
Junpei's vision had gone blurry. It took him a moment to realize his eyes were filled with tears. He could feel a piercing point of heat deep in his heart like a white-hot flame. He looked down at Akane.
Game over.
There was a crack of static from above his head and a voice spoke. Zero.
Son of a bitch. Where are you hiding?
Junpei frantically scanned the ceiling for the source of the voice.
Sorry.
I'm right here. I've always been close to you.
What the hell are you talking about?
No matter. I will tell you again. Game over. This game has ended.
No. No, it hasn't. I'm not gonna let it end yet. No, I'm gonna get out of here, Akane.
You can't. That is impossible.
Why?
Because you chose the wrong path.
The wrong path.
That is correct. Your path was inevitable, Laura. Admit defeat. Where there is shadow, there is light. Where there is light, there is shadow. So it goes.
What are you talking about?
It matters not. The loser has been decided.
I told you I'm not gonna lose.
No. You misunderstand. You haven't lost. I have lost.
What?
Junpei didn't have time to ponder what that meant before he heard the door slam shut behind him. He spun around. There was no one there. Was it Zero?
Connie, wait here. I'll be right back, I promise.
She managed a single nod. Junpei laid her back down gently and leapt for the door. He yanked it open and shot outside. No one. The hall was empty. There was nothing moving anywhere. He didn't want to leave Connie alone any longer than he had to, so Junpei turned around and headed back to the chapel. She wasn't there. She wasn't anywhere. She'd been lying there on the floor just moments before. Now she was gone.
Oh God. No. No. Where is he? Connie. 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 Connie!
His cry split the heavens themselves. He screamed until his voice gave out. Then he screamed some more, but there was nothing. No answer. His voice faded away, and all that remained was cold, unfeeling silence. That was when he noticed it. A strange smell, one he'd smelled before. The smell of a peculiar white smoke. 9 seconds later, Junpei's mind winked out.
Oh, 9 seconds, eh?
Hmm.
That was supposed to be the good ending?
No.
I thought you
The
said
main
that was the
ending,
one we're
not
going
the good
for.
ending.
Oh.
We need to do this to unlock the true ending, if memory serves.
Yes. And now that we have all that information we can actually get the true ending. Somehow.
You don't know?
Oh, I do.
You said
He's
somehow.
just being elusive.
Yes.
He doesn't want to ruin the surprise.
Nope. He knows, you know, we all know. Who all knows? I fucking love this game.
Yeah, I'm
you?
definitely seeing why.
I'm so excited. I'm basically going to shoot through the stuff we've already done for the true ending after stream, so we have it all ready for next week, because we can basically go on from where we left off.
Considering the first path we took was basically the true ending route that we couldn't actually finish, yeah.
Yep.
Please just next time, don't make it go an hour and a half over.
I wasn't expecting an hour and a half. We did
have
take
to
like half an
sleep.
hour to start tonight.
Yeah, I have to sleep.
Okay.
We took a half hour to actually start stream, and then we spent about 20 minutes just shooting shit before we actually started playing the game.
Yeah, we gotta not shoot the shit before. Life is filled with yes and no questions. I see it. Yay.
Yay.
The tired hit me now. I think I'm just ready to go to bed, that's why.
Probably.
The drink did
sense.
keep me awake, though.
That's good.
So I guess starting next stream, I'll have to start promoting it then.
Nice.
And so,
I'll have to check it out. I would like to keep the information gained.
yes.
That's a weird way of putting that.
Okay.
Very weird.
We have 4 other things to get. Ugh, we're gonna have to play this game like 4 more times.
Ah.
I mean, the more we play, the faster we can skip through it.
Mm-hmm. like for instance, I'm just gonna start doing this. Like we're gonna end the stream, and I'm just gonna be blasting through this. So, so yeah, who should we rate?
I don't know. Give me a second to get up.
Okay.
Let me open Twitch, see if I see anyone immediately.
Check my.
No one on my list is is rateable.
Gosh, everyone I know got really popular and has like a shit ton of viewers.
Common CJ's streaming.
Oh yeah,
You never rated
I'll do
him.
that.
Well, let me see if he's still going.
He started.
Yeah, still going.
an
Only been
hour-
going for 30 minutes.
Yeah. He did just sub to me.
Ooh. Well, then we
Resub,
should
I should
definitely
say.
rate.
Also, Zero, it looks like you might have had a stutter. Because I see 2 posts about you going live.
Yeah, I think the post like died for the stream died for a second and came back.
Gotcha.
Sure, hope not.
I mean, I don't
CJ's
see
only
a,
been going for 30 minutes. So
yeah, I don't see a timestamp for the previous one, so I can't compare the two. So,
it was 52 minutes ago.
well, the 11:55 one, yeah, I see that one. Or
Yeah.
I guess for you it'd be 10:55, but
Oh, there
the
is.
one right above it doesn't have a
Oh, there is
timestamp.
2 of them. What the hell? Because I didn't have any. I had 0 drop frames. That's weird.
Might be a
Who
Twitch
knows?
side thing.
Okay,
Maybe.
raid. Common CJ.
Oh, so you're just
Yep.
gonna do it?
I'm waiting for you, but it's in my chat ready to go.
Okay. All right. Well. Yep, we're gonna raid common CJ. And
All right,
tonight's
here we go.
message is gonna be raid Bo. Hold on. Let me give you the raid message. You didn't already just do it, right?
She says she was waiting for you.
Oh, okay. Oh, you've got it. Okay, cool. So from my camp, just real quick, tomorrow night, I don't know what I'm streaming yet. I guess I'll find out, and then Toker Tuesday afterwards. Gonna watch more
Hell yeah.
ZO. And then Wednesday, I will not be streaming because I'm going to a concert.
Ooh,
So
that's exciting.
yeah,
Who are you going to see?
Loverboy and me and my brother have been calling Van Hagen because it's Van Halen with Sammy Hagar. And it's basically the lineup of Van Halen minus Van Halen because he's passed away, but instead they have Joe
Right.
Satriani on guitar, which,
Nice.
not gonna lie, if you're gonna replace Eddie Van Halen, Joe Satriani is a pretty good choice. So,
Can't argue.
anyways, with that, take care, comb your hair, brush your brush, don't do drugs, stay in school, eat your teeth. I'll see you next time.
No.
Cheat.
No.
I guess I had a comment, CJ, guys. Have a good one.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Yay.
So.